homeowners in 16 states and Washington, D.C. have filed insurance claims, including nearly 10,000 here in New Jersey. In this part of the state, Long Beach Island, homes were not just flooded, but destroyed like the one behind me. The New Jersey National Guard helped rescue folks from the island. A mandatory evacuation order was in effect at the time, but many people chose to stay behind. Let us show you what parts of Long Beach Island used to look like. As a point of reference, notice the White House at the bottom of the cul-de-sac, the one with the pool. Now, look at it today. That's the White House, wrecked, and the street is now a canal. Long Beach Island has 150,000 residents in the summer, but today we found it mostly empty. The National Guard is on patrol. Earth movers are clearing roads of tons of beach sand. Piles of debris are rising in parking lots. Among the only residents here today were Frank and Sandra Smith. They rode out the storm. They're in day 3 without power, and the utility may shut off the gas in town tonight as a safety precaution. It's been several days now since the storm. What has it been like living here on the island?
Cold, dreary. We have no water except drinking water. No electric.
Why did you decide to stay?
Because we knew if we left, we couldn't come back. They won't let. If we leave now, we can't come back. Would you like to see inside?
What does it look like in there?
Pretty awful.
Well, let's have a look real quick. You had water up to your knees, at least, in this room.
Yeah.
And you were watching the ocean go by the front door.
Yeah.
On the way to the bay.
Yeah, right down the street.
What did you think?
You know what? I thought, I'm really sad this happened, but I'm so glad we're here.
You wanted to see it.
I did.
Why?
An experience. I have experienced something amazing. And if it's going to happen, if you're going to lose all this stuff, you may as well get to have the excitement of seeing it.
Mrs. Smith told us that some of the stuff that she lost includes all of her Christmas presents, which she had already purchased. In New York, from Long Beach Island, this is the place Billy Joel sang about, where folks whose fathers fought the Second World War spent their weekends on the Jersey Shore. For them, it was a summer paradise, but for others, Ben Tracy tells us it's a year-round home.
It's Long Beach Island. People call it LBI, the island.
For most of her life, Leslie Houston has called this island
down the street.
Once you've been here and you've got the sand in your shoes, you never want to leave. It's a legacy. It's a life. It's what your hometown means to you if you spent 53 years there.
which is why it's so important to see it shattered. What do you think of what's happened to your island?
We've gotten a real slap in the face.
Few things were spared.
There's the house, Dennis.
Town,
See it?
which
There's Sid and Laura's house. Connie and Larry's are right next to it.
Just screwed up his,
That's how this island started. It was a vacation spot for the people in Philadelphia.
10,000 people live here year-round, but in the summer the population swells to 100,000, with families vacationing in towns named Ship Bottom, Surf City, and Brant Beach.
Atlantic City is about 13, 14 miles due south of the city.
Glenn Reitinger's family built their first summer home here in 1949.
A lot of folks here that live here are teachers, are I'll say regular middle-class folks who were able to get, a lot of times, get on the island and get a piece of property before their prices really skyrocketed.
With its sandy beaches, amusement park, and quaint candy shops, this is normally a summer paradise, but it's also a place that is known to share disasters.
And my family owned a house right there. They bought it right after the '62 storm.
The 1962 nor'easter ripped this place apart, as did a hurricane in 1944. But each time, LBI bounced back. Now, 3 days after Sandy, signs of strength are on display.
We are Jersey strong. It's going to come back. Maybe not this summer, but it's going to come back.
Because this is a place built on summer memories that can never Mayor Tracy, CBS News, Long Beach Island.
With thanks to the folks here on Long Beach Island and the help of the New Jersey National Guard. That's the CBS
together, get
News
another
for
house.
tonight. For all of us at CBS News all around the world.
I'm sure I'm very well.
Long Beach
Probably
Island,
get a
New
cheap
Jersey.
one.
Good night.
You'll be the... Is that your baby brother?
Now might be the time to buy a